Welcome to DECENTRAFIVE. My name is Jason Dukes. This is the show where we try to take 5-ish minutes to go through 10 questions with 0 edits. And our very special guest today is Barry Paisley. He's been in the music industry for now 21, 22 years, but most recently as the founder of Canistore on the internet computer. And Barry, thanks so much for being with us today.
Awesome. Fantastic introduction there. And thank you for having me.
Thank you. Well, let's jump right in. So first question, one artist that you could listen to 24/7, 365, and even the extra day on leap years.
That is a tough one. The tough one, but I would have to go back to the roots and say Bob Marley.
All right.
I would have to say Bob Marley. Anything else would get to the brain after a while. Bob Marley, you can listen to him all day, every day.
I love it. I love it. What's the instrument that's most life-giving to you?
Oh, you're giving me some tricky ones, ain't you? I would say the saxophone. I would say the saxophone. It just does something. It's sexy, it's elegant, you know. Yeah, I'd say the saxophone.
Very cool. One tip that you'd give to help visionaries manifest their vision. I know that's something dear to you and core to what you do. So what's a tip that you'd give to visionaries to help manifest their vision?
I would say remove ego and believe in yourself. It sounds like the opposite, but it's not.
No, I think that's solid. I think that's solid. What did it take to simply take the next breath when you lost your job and you're flat? Now, what would that be 4 years ago?
Oh my God. I would say, in a nutshell, acceptance. Acceptance.
Yeah, talk about that.
So it's easy to, you know, end up in a negative cycle, isn't it? I think that's the easy way to go about things. But once you accept where you are, that's the first stage of making progress. You know, accepting your situation. Once you've accepted that, you can then create step 1 and step 2, step 3 to then get yourself out of the situation. So I think acceptance is key regarding any negative situation that you end up in. You know, you just have to look around you and say, I'm here. What can I do? What can I do about it?
Very cool. So thinking on that, because this was a turning point for you, 3 sentences about the DFINITY Tungsten event.
Life-changing technology. Yeah. I would say revolutionary technology. Yeah. And I would say community empowering technology. So, you know, I have to involve technology when we're talking about DFINITY because it is next generation regarding technology in that sense.
Yeah, it's the true blockchain, really, in its full essence, isn't it?
Yep, 100% on chain.
I love it. So what's the origin story of the name Canistore?
Oh, that's an interesting one. So again, the technology that DFINITY use is a storage, say smart contracts on the IC are called canisters. And that's where you store data. With Canistore, we are actually allowing creators to upload and store their content. So we mixed and jumbled the word canister and came up with Can I Store? So
I like it.
In short, it's Canistore.
Very cool. Very cool. So 5 words about what Canistore offers to artists, DJs, content creators that's unique to you guys.
Interesting. I would say empowerment. Yeah. I would say independence. And why that is unique to us, even though, you know, independent labels, offer independence. I would say true independence in the sense of the control of your assets, and the control of your monetization. So that's what I mean by independence. I would say governance. Yeah, the chance to vote on the future of the application that you're involved in. How much words was that? Was that 3?
3 so far, yeah.
3. I would say love, because we're giving artists love, by giving them the opportunity to express themselves in a true fashion, without worrying about being cancelled, this cancel culture. You'd have to literally be voted off by the community in order to, be cancelled in that sense. So, freedom, love, I would say freedom. Sorry, that's the one I missed. Freedom.
Yeah. I dig it. So how is Canistore YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, and Twitter all in one? Because that's something that's been said of you,
Yes.
right? So explain a little bit about that.
Right. So being an artist myself and managing artists, social media is a big part of that. And what I noticed was a separation between apps where you grow and engage with your community. So, the Twitters, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, and then a separate portion of apps where you have to almost convert your community to YouTube to watch the music video, Spotify to, where they distribute the audio, and all the other distribution places. Now, Canistore is that place in one where you can grow your community and monetize and distribute your content without having to fight conversion rates, in the sense of migrating your community from one app to another. And why I would say YouTube, Instagram, etc., because we deal in audio, we deal in imagery, we deal in video. So it's that one place, that one ecosystem that an artist can come in and flourish.
I love it. So for example, someone can release music. They can even release music videos. They are stored there, they're shared there, they're played there, and the community can even, I'm assuming, right, comment, engage, share, right? Like there's a beautiful dynamic to the level of engagement, right? Is that kind of where it's going?
Exactly. I would even take it further to say Canistore's licensing protocol is where you create a license to prove your ownership and protect your intellectual property first, and then you go on to exploit your license or monetize your asset, distribute, and exactly what you said, like, share, comment, and engage with the community all in one.
It's awesome. I love it. And so we'll get to the last 2 questions here, but just if there are artists that are listening, or if you're even somebody connected in that industry, I mean, this is a really cool opportunity to get in on the ground floor of something that truly can take the music onto the blockchain in its fullness, right?
Most definitely. We welcome artists to come and not only participate and, join Canistore, but also own a piece of Canistore, own a bit of the future, sit with us and help us make decisions. This is what governance is all about. You have the power to vote on the future. The days of receiving an update on your phone that you never asked for, it's over. I'm sick and tired of opening an app and it's completely changed in a way that, I don't like, and then I have to get used to the new interface or used to the new algorithm that just messed up my whole entire marketing campaign. You know what I mean? We're giving the power and the voice to artists. So come along, join us in the mission, and let's build together.
I love it. I love it. So change of subject here. 3 things that you love about being a dad.
Oh, I would say inspiring the next generation, you know, in-house. I would say watching a child grow from birth to then speaking with you and telling you what to do in that set, making suggestions, you know, it's amazing. And more so conversating with your child. You know, sometimes I conversate with my daughter and I'm like, wow, like, you know, how did you get here? Like, how are we conversating? It's just amazing, you know, to see the growth in that sense.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, to see the world the way that they see it. It's really powerful.
Most definitely. And when they, you know, come up with ideas or suggestions that you never thought of, you're like, whoa. You know what I mean? Okay.
I love that. I love that. So last question, and we ask it to all of our guests. Who else should we invite on to Decentrafy?
All right. Interesting. If I think of other projects, I would say Aurel from District.
Very cool. I would love that. Yeah.
He's quite in the background and stuff like that. It'd be nice to get him out and, you know, have him here.
Well, if you know him and you can make the connection, because I've been a District user from early on, have the badge or whatever goes with that, but I would love that. If you can help make the connection, I would love to have him on. Yeah,
most definitely. I'll shoot him a DM. Aurel, if you're listening, it's your time next.
I love it. I love it. All right, man. Well, this has been a joy to talk with you, and I've been a music fan for so long, my whole life, and have family and friends that are in the music industry, and just excited about what you're building, and really hopeful, and wish you the best of luck that it grows and moves to become what you really hope it can be.
Thank you very much. You know, you're living in an iconic place regarding music, you know, so definitely welcome, you know, the Nashville community onto Canistore. You know, just hit us up, canistore.io, Canistore on Twitter. Come and join us on the journey.
I dig it. I'm going to be talking about it, and I'll share that, and I hope that we can follow up soon and hear more about how the alpha moves to the beta and then to the public launch. So looking forward to it.
Definitely. It's going to be an exciting journey.
All right, man. Thank you so much, Barry, for being a part of the show today.
Thank you for having me.